Working from home? How can you plan your day for maximum results? Let's find out. So by the way, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to share with you 7 tips how you can plan your day working from home for maximum results. And very important, it doesn't matter if you work part-time from home, if you work full-time from home, right? In my personal case, I usually for years have worked for about a third of the week, sometimes half the week from home. These tips work for everybody. And very important up front, the strength of working from home is flexibility, right? Beautiful flexibility. The downside though, the negative, and the weakness really is, well, we get distracted, we get interrupted more often if we're working from home, if we don't set it up right. And while we go through these 7 tips, it's very important that you customize it for your own situation. Step number 1, plan out how to handle distractions and interruptions first. Most people never do that. I don't know about you, for most people when they're working from home, myself included, there are more distractions, more potential interruptions at home. So you gotta set these up before you even plan out your day. You gotta make sure that you handle this stuff first. So meaning, what do you have to do? Here are a couple of ideas. Close the door, right? That is one thing. If you're working, if you have focus time, close the door. Also announce to the people around you at home that you now have focus time. Announce the same thing to your online space, your online coworkers, your team, your friends, everybody. Don't interrupt me. And another idea, you can also turn off all the notifications when you really have to get down to business and have your very specific focus time. Again, there are so many ways to do it, but you got to find a way, if you even can talk about planning your day, how to handle these interruptions, these distractions first. And then step number 2, once you're clear on how to handle these interruptions and distractions, now we want to really get into the process. So you take a piece of paper and then you do a brain dump. Brain dump meaning whatever's going on in here, you throw it all down on paper. You write it all down. You can take a journal, a piece of paper. You can open a file on your computer and type it in there as well. But really, you want to throw everything down that you think you have to accomplish today, in this day. All right? And also, very important when you do that, this is really a brainstorming moment. There's not a moment where you want to do any editing. Okay, no editing. Just write it all down. We're going to do the editing after. And then step number 3, plan out your must things first. What are things you absolutely must do today? Yeah, things that are already on your schedule, that have a fixed time. Is it a meeting, right? Is it a Zoom call? What is it? Okay, be very clear. What are an urgent and important things that you have to handle today? And these we have to schedule first. We have to plan for these first. So gain clarity, look through your brain dump list. What are absolute musts? And then step number 2, plan in important things. Important things. Now, most people think, Ben, important things, what are you talking about? Well, important things are where your empire is really built. So let's say you have the goal of writing a book. Yeah, this is not urgent. This is not urgent. This is not on your schedule like a meeting. This is not urgent. But this is very important. You want to write a book. True? The thing is, most people postpone these important things until forever, and they never get them done. You got to schedule these important things in. If you want to write a book, schedule in when you're going to write. Could be 30 minutes, could be 1 hour, or maybe you want to set a goal of you want to write 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages on that specific day. Yeah, but gain clarity on that. What most people do when they have some time off, they use this garbage, what I call garbage time. Right? They take care of all these unimportant things, these annoying, stupid things I'm going to go into a little bit more detail soon, but they totally forget their important things that really where they could build their empire, and they waste their time. Don't do it, okay? Make a decision, go over your list of things you could do today, choose the important things and schedule them in. And then step number 5, really minimize this garbage time. Just to give you an example, do you have to check your email 50 times a day? Really? Come on! No way! Yeah, social media, same thing. You have to check it 100 times a day. I mean, a great reality check that you want to try out, just check on your phone. Check on your phone. Check on your phone's well-being. Like, how much time do you spend on each app per week? You will be, probably if you do this the first time, you will be shocked. Okay, you can Google how to do it, but it's basically in the settings area of your phone, and you can see all the social media, how much time do you actually spend per week or per day using them. Okay, and we want to minimize that garbage time. Step number 6, you want to manage your apps. Couldn't we agree, most of us, we have too many apps on our computers, especially on our phones. Yeah, so on a day-to-day basis for daily planning, the minimum you can do is turning off those notifications. Okay, so when you have focus time going on, you can really focus on the most important task, and you can focus on the people that you might be talking to on a Zoom call. Yeah, don't be distracted by your phone. It's terrible. And you know, when we look at a larger picture, just ask yourself, do I even use this app? Do I need this app? If you don't, just delete it. Again, most people have too many apps. Okay, but manage your apps. And step number 7, reward yourself. Reward yourself. I mean, the beauty of working from home is really, come on, there are more rewards available instantly. That's the beauty. And again, most people use that reward as garbage time. Yeah, they're in a Zoom meeting and then they're like, nobody's watching me. Ha ha ha, I can watch TV all day. And then you got another meeting coming up later and then just very quickly finish your work. No, not like that. That's not a good thing. But really, when you accomplish something, so let's say your book, you write your 3 pages, you spend 2 hours on it. Now it's time to reward yourself. What would you watch on TV? What game could you play? Yeah, how could you reward yourself? Again, at home we have more options for rewards. Yeah, in my personal case, yeah, if I accomplish something nice, I like to reward myself with an NBA game. And where I live here in South Korea, NBA games are shown usually kind of late mornings, yeah, and then over lunchtime. So it's beautiful because if I get the most important thing done in the morning, really focus, get the result, I can reward myself. Yeah, so for you as well. And again, it doesn't have to be a whole NBA game. Sometimes it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Short rewards are usually better, but sometimes the big one is good too. So for you as well, how could you reward yourself every day? And plan it in. And lastly, a little bonus step here. Have a change of space every now and then. Don't always stay in the same place all day long. Why work inside all day long when you got so much freedom going on anyway working from home? So what could you do? You could go to a cafe, a coffee shop, right? Get a cup of coffee, your favorite, or whatever you like to drink if it's not coffee. And then do some work from there. It can be short, 30 minutes, 1 hour. It could be longer too, it's up to you. You could go to a co-working space, which is fantastic as well. You could grab your camping chair and your car and go wherever, right? Go to a park, set it up, work a little bit from there. If you live near the beach like I do, pack it up, go to the beach, work a little bit from there. Again, it doesn't have to be long. But I believe if you plan that in every day, you know, half an hour here, 1 hour maybe there, it refreshes you, it re-energizes you, it gives you clarity. All right, so think about it. Which place could you work on beyond just inside your home? So comment down below one time, which were your biggest takeaways? What are you gonna do differently from now? Yeah, I'm excited to read it. Let me know down below. If you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button, like the video, give it a thumbs up. And most importantly, I really look forward to seeing you for the next video.